Good evening, everyone. Good evening. My name is Paul-Esupofo. Sorry for a bit coming late. I was trying to rest and the time went out with me, but it's okay. Let's go. We are still on importance of audio in film production. And I want to thank God for everybody who has been subscribing to one another's YouTube channel. That's a very good move, and I want to appreciate all. Within one day, I know about 50 or more have subscribed. Thank God for this initiative. Thank God for the revelation. Whosoever He has given that I come across it is a privilege, and it's a very good thing for me to be part of such movement. So in case you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly look down below the button and click and subscribe. And if you want me to subscribe back to your house, let me also know. It's just give and give. Somebody said, wow, Brother Paul. Yes, it's going to give and give. Today we are starting audio cables and connectors. Audio cables and connectors. And that will take us to a lot of things till we finish this. Audio cables and connectors. What you need to connect. If it's a wireless microphone, what are you connecting? If it's a cable, what are you connecting? And that is what we're going to take until we finish this thing. Getting used to the tool is very, very important. And I promise today I'm going to give us some deep things and all that. And it said to really complete the technical chain of an audio system, the signal must get to a recording device through an electronic interface. That is a cable and its connectors. A cable and its connectors. Welcome. My name is Paul-Esupofo, the lead instructor of Special Drama Film School Online, the first of its kind on Facebook Live and later being uploaded on YouTube. Welcome once again. I appreciate you. The first one is balanced and unbalanced lines. Balanced and unbalanced lines. An unbalanced line is the type of audio line found in most consumer level audio product and camcorder. That's unbalanced line. Many of the one we have seen, that's why you see when you're doing something, it's never balanced because it was not on the same thing. The cable consists of a single conductor carrying the positive signal and a shield carrying the negative signal of a circuit. While this type of line is fine for most consumer needs, it is limited to cable length of less than 10 feet. Okay, less than 10 feet to maintain quality and can be susceptible to outside electrical interference, especially in cable length of more than 10 feet. This type of line is not recommended for any professional, underline, is not recommended for any professional use. Unbalanced lines often have to be used as on camcorders that have a mini plug external mic input, okay? External mic input. But when that comes to a balanced audio line, the microphone signal is carried by two leads. I'm going to show you two leads instead of one. The shield is the ground, so that the conductor leads are completely isolated from other electrical components. A balanced line is far less susceptible to RF interference. You know, I talked about RF the other time. Interference and grand loop the grand loop found in an unbalanced line. So what is will not be found there. Okay, so if you must connect a balanced line to an unbalanced line, it is best to have a 1-to-1 isolation transformers between the two. 1-to-1 transformer between the two. This device keeps the ground loop of the unbalanced line from inducing or noise in the balanced line. Okay, now having said that, that is just to know the beginning of what we want to do. The audio balance line, I will show you the pictures now before I continue. So see the picture. Here's the picture. Okay, here's the two pictures of this. So maybe you have seen it in your I will try and look for it. You see these three mouths? Okay, you see these three mouths here? Okay, you see it? So that's the XLR connector. On the left is a male connector, and on the right is a female connector. Okay, maybe you have seen it, male and female. They created it them. So you see another one here. I will explain that one later. Many of us have seen this one before. Okay, many of us have seen this one before. Okay, so let's go. The three popular unbalanced audio connector from left to right. One is one quarter each, phono plug, RCA type, and 1/8-inch mini mono plug. So let me get to one tonight, then I'll continue from there tomorrow, and that is connectors and adapters. Connectors and adapters. The standard connector for balanced audio line is 3 contacts, SLR, XLR, XLR. The XLR type, sometimes referred to as a Canon connector. The input end of an XLR cable is always a female connector, a kind of receptacle for the connector pins. That's the receptacle. That's the female. Okay, that's what they call the male and female. Okay, so having said that, and on the output end is always a male connector. The connector pins. That's connector pins. When you see the pin, the connector pins. Thank you, sir. The connector pins and all that. So the microphone always has a male connector. The XLR connectors are the only type used in the professional audio recording. They are the only type used in professional audio. That's why you see them in churches and all that. You see all those ones, but may not be the only types encountered in a field production or news gathering. So it all depends. So it is typical in ENG work. You know ENG, you still remember? That's electronic news gathering work. To be asked to record audio source from a wide variety of systems in the field. A good audio kit should include adapters to tap into any of these systems. So in case you find yourself, you must always have the adapter to get a lot of things done and all that. So which I'm going to do some things on that by the grace of God. So the most common is 1/4-inch phono plug. This plug comes in balance. That is balance. What is a balance? Balance means stereo. Okay, unbalance means mono. When it's only one line that enters, when it's double line stereo, that means it's balanced, so that people can get it in a very simple way, mono and all that. So those are the balanced and unbalanced versions. In most cases, you will not need a stereo signal. In most cases, you don't need a stereo signal. The 1-inch connector is the most common way to tap into house public system, the one we use in our houses, PA system or audio mixing board, not designed for video production anyway. So the output of such system is usually labeled monitor out and is typically mono at mic level, but it can be line level or even a non-standard level. Okay, it can be a non-standard level. Now, many video supply companies sell adapters that are 1-inch phono, stereo or mono at one end and XLR at the other. So it's always balanced so that you can get it. Other connectors that you are likely to encounter in the field are the 1/8-inch or mini plug, the RCA type connector that your stereo uses. While adapters are available to convert this plug to SLR, it is quite easy to make up short cables with the different types of connector at each input end and XLR at the other end. Why do you have all these things? You must get it right, because it is very, very important to get a lot of adapters around you, so that when you are getting to a place, you are not fixed. You are not in a fix, rather. You are not confused. You are not like, oh, that is why most times in production, especially if you are running a production house, you always have your jacket on. You always have all the cables, those things on. You always put all those things on. They are always there. So when you are leaving the house, you put, so there is no way you want to forget it, because there are things you need to look at. You get to a place, oh, let me get the mount. So the mount, we don't have the mount. Thank God for Olufemi Abraham. Most times when we get to a place, say, go and check my bag. No, yeah, Shola, let me get my bag, and begin to look at it. We set the adapter. So that makes us to adapt and say, okay, it will enter the camera. We have one old camera like that, and the camera is still functioning well. But you know, one of the things that we have, the need adapter to enter. But anytime we discover we enter, we have not gotten the real adapter for that thing. So anytime we put it there, the camera will just be off, and it's supposed not to be off. So all those things is, in fact, I was telling myself during this COVID-19, I need to sit down again with the camera and really, even despite the fact it's old camera, really sit down and dissect and understand it beyond the normal. Okay, so but those are the things, so that you see the audio, like the audio say mono, but when it comes to putting adapter, a lot of things, you can put the stereo inside. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you for this time. God bless you real good. Till another time, I remain Paul-Esupofo Oriade. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget, don't just be creative. Stay creative and be a person of creativity. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.